Waiting for my live to come through. Hold on a moment. Streaming software. And we should be good to go. Yep, okay, sorry. YouTube Studio was loading super slow. Okay, so this is the progress so far. And it's time to dig. That didn't take long. Just grab a few more of these. Is this my silk touch? Yes, it is. Let's put that back up there. Okay. Should be good enough. What? Oh. Thought we just had the one. Alright. Kind of trying to keep these filled in as I'm going. Keep the walls nice and tidy. What is my render right now? Oh, wait. Okay. So the goal here is obviously dig up the ancient city. I'm going to build into one of these walls when it's all done. Have a little base. Maybe have some bridges going across. Have a base overlooking the ancient city. That's the goal. Shorter term goal is to get at least one layer done a day. I'm a busy dude, so I'm making time to do at least a layer a day. I really wish I had nothing going on and I could just stay on here for 8 hours a day and just knock this out. But that is not my situation, unfortunately. Yeah, let's grab it. The sound of that fly is irritating me. With these headphones, it's so realistic, it sounds like there's actually a fly in my ear. Did you see how far he went? Okay. Might at some point stop because I have 2 pickaxes. I would like to have 3 or 4. That way I'm stopping to repair even less frequently. So I might have to stop and go mining for some netherite at some point. And man, right up there with enchanting, it is top of the list of things that I like to do the least. I would rather do this than mine for netherite. I have 1 piece left, so I could do a third. I could do a 3rd pickaxe. Maybe I'll look at the pickaxes when I repair this next time and see what we're working with, what enchantments that I'll need. Sure, I picked up some. Yeah, 1 emerald there. I know I have more than that. I probably have enough to get another pickaxe up and going. The diamond just doesn't cut it. The durability is... They break too fast. I wasn't kidding when I said it was the most boring live stream ever. You clicked on it. Hey, there we go. I'm finally opening up into the cave. I'll take every cave I can get, less mining. Hey, how you doing? So what made you click on a live stream that said the most boring live stream ever? Just curious. Gotta keep an eye on my pickaxes. I make a habit out of not looking at them and breaking them. I'm glad most of the dirt and gravel is done. I do not miss that sound. Oh, It's always raining. Ah, I can get these guys too. I actually have milk. Maybe they'll get themselves. But man, it is always raining. I'm just gonna take care of this now, because I will forget. Last time I went back to my villager trading hall, and I'm pretty sure that raid is still going on. I just buried one of the dudes, hoping that eventually it'll time out, because I do not want any of my villagers hurt. Man, it rains so much. I swear, if you go back and watch my other streams, it rains almost every single time I get on. I gotta grab that. Am I? Okay. Hello? So I am genuinely curious. What made you click on a stream that said the most boring stream ever? You just like to chill? Or did you think I was being funny? This really is boring after a while. If you see my pickaxe getting really low and I'm just rambling, please tell me. I have been known to break them. And these are my last two. Man, it's been raining all day, all morning here in real life, and now it's raining on the game. I don't want to hear any more rain. Let's not get any closer on that. It's gotta stop raining. In real life and on the game. I don't want to hear it anymore. This process is much slower than I imagined it would be. Still holding in strong on not making a TNT duper. But it crosses my mind. So that is water level. Yeah, we've made a little dent. But the ancient city is just above bedrock, so a small dent, I guess. I should do the math. If I do one layer a day, how long this will take me. I'm not even sure how many layers that is. It's a lot. It's raining when I have clouds turned off, which feels bizarre. I might have to take a break and do one of these streams doing something else, because this is all I've done on Minecraft for the last, like, 8 days. I literally hear the sound of breaking blocks when I'm trying to fall asleep at night. And that's only doing it like 2 hours a day. It'd be a nightmare if I was doing this for like 8 hours a day. You people are actually clicking on a stream that says the most boring live stream ever. Explain yourselves. At least I don't have to hear the flies when it's raining constantly. It has been raining for a minute. That's gotta be almost done. Yo, for real, can it stop raining? It's literally been raining for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna repair early because I don't want to hear the rain anymore. Maybe it'll stop. Backpack already. I'll take it. I don't want the backpack itself, though. I try to stay crouched while I do this because some of these Endermen, they're not normal Endermen. They can grab me and just teleport me into random places, and sometimes they teleport me off the edge of a block, so... You idiot. Hey, that's a good backpack, though. With just gold in it. Eh, I'll stash it here. Oh, hey. See, like that. And of course, it's still raining here. Damn, I think I have gold here, yeah. Okay. 2 pickaxes feels weird. So for real, someone explain the... Hey, there we go. Finally. I don't have to hear that anymore. Someone explain the thought process behind clicking on a stream that says the most boring stream ever. Huh? Yeah, if anybody has any questions on like a specific mod that I'm using, I might know the one you're talking about, so. There's 140, I have 140 mods installed, so that's why I said I might know the one you're talking about, so it's hard to remember all of them. That is the vein mine, or vein miner, something along that. Something along those lines. And I am able to insta-mine because I have a mod that adds different enchantments, and haste is one of those enchantments, so... Oh, it's a spider web. Okay. My brain didn't look at that right. I couldn't tell what that was. How much iron have we gotten from this last couple of years? Yeah, almost another stack. I'm never gonna need iron or coal again. I definitely won't need stone again. I'm not even saving the stone anymore. Or the dirt. I was filling chests. My original plan was to save all of it and just have like 1,000 double chests full, but I'm concerned about lag. I know I could use barrels, but I don't know. Also, just after a while, I was like, I'm never gonna need this. You know what I mean? I have so much dirt and stone. It's slowing me down on the overall process just to save it for no reason. So now I am destroying it, and that I am destroying it with, this is a magnet upgrade for this backpack, so it picks up any blocks in like a radius around me. And this is a void upgrade to the backpack, so I can void any items that it picks up. It'll just automatically destroy them. So that's what I'm doing with all this stone. That's why I'm not having to stop and empty my inventory and all that. And mining at this speed, I can't really just ignore it because I'll have like 1,000,000 blocks sitting here, and I'm concerned about between that and the chests that I'll have lags. We're just destroying them. But yeah, if anybody wants to stay up to date on this or check in a couple of months, maybe when I'm done with this, you know, consider subscribing and you'll get to see what it looks like later on. On my channel, I've done quite a few big builds. I have a massive tree that I made, you know, there's videos up, or I can stop and do a tour and show you guys around if anybody's curious about that. But my goal here is to build into the side of one of these mountains here after the whole ancient city is exposed. Have like maybe a bridge going between a base and each mountain up here, and just, oh, I think it would be cool. I really haven't seen that done. Obviously, I've seen people use TNT dupers and blow a hole in the ground and expose an ancient city, but I haven't seen any really good builds over one, so that's the idea. Eventually. Yeah, I actually had to turn the music off on here because apparently Minecraft music is copywritten. I don't know if that's something that everybody deals with, like every YouTuber that posts Minecraft stuff, or just me, but it wasn't a strike, but everything with Minecraft music on it, I basically have to turn it down. Like if the channel ever gets to where it makes money, I actually have to have my music down in order for me to make money on it. Like, what is that? That's crazy. Surprised they don't copyright the sound of breaking blocks. It's not like the music jams, you know. So yeah, on top of it being boring because I'm just breaking blocks, we don't even have Minecraft music. And you hear my character eating on his own. Just to explain that real quick. I have an auto feed upgrade on this backpack, so as long as I keep it loaded up with food, anytime my dude's hungry, it'll just automatically pull food from there. So I don't have to worry about eating constantly. My daylight cycles are set to an hour, so I got like 10, 15 minutes before it actually gets dark there, maybe. I could actually set them to be as long as I want. I think you can actually go up to 24-hour daylight cycles, which would be crazy. But no, an hour felt right. Like the 15-minute or however long, I think it's 15 minutes, the normal Minecraft days. It was just, I felt like I was just constantly sleeping doing the big projects that I was doing on my channel, like building that tree especially. Just constantly sleeping. I'd just get in the middle of doing something, then I'd have to go sleep, and it was driving me nuts, so I installed that. Well, I had it installed, but I set it to an hour, which it's more reasonable. I gotta keep an eye out for executioner wasps because they like to spawn in the cherry groves or whatever, and they sound a lot like flies. And that was the only death I've had in this world so far. I was in full iron armor when I first started. Executioner wasp snuck up on me. I didn't even see it. I thought it was like a regular bee. It sounded like a bee. And I just didn't do anything, and he just insta-killed me. But that was iron armor. I'm all enchanted up now. I might be alright, but I still don't want to get snuck up on. Plus I have ascended leveling installed. If you see, obviously I have a lot of health and I'm a little faster than you normally are able to be. It's ascended leveling, so every level you add and you don't spend, just every level you're at, it gives you a little more health and makes you a little bit faster, so kind of nice, like in later game, like if you're not constantly needing to spend your levels, you can actually just be a little stronger for stuff. I will say, everything above like 40, you're kind of OP. Like, if you were watching at the beginning of the stream, I just one-shot villagers, basically. One-shot crit, anyway. It's kind of OP. I should do one of these streams where I get up to, like, level 100. And, like, fight the dragon again to see, like, how easy the dragon is. Because the dragon fight in this is not the normal dragon fight. There's like a tower in the middle and you gotta go up and hit him. I basically, in order to have to beat him, had to bow him the entire time because he kept going. Like, if you go up in the tower and climb it to hit him, when he hits you back, he hits you kind of like the normal dragon does, but you have to be in a tower for it. And it almost just one-shots you because he hits you straight into the wall on the little tower in the middle. Normal dragon fight, it takes me, I don't know, maybe, I mean, I'm not the best player, maybe 15-20 minutes or so, you know, no speedrunner by any means. But anyway, the dragon fight in this took me an hour. And that is up on my channel, a full time lapse of that dragon fight. It was not fun. But yeah, I'm just curious if I get up to level 100 and go fight him again, if, in my netherite and all that, how easy it would be. For real though, somebody's got to explain to me what makes you click on a live stream that says the most boring live stream ever. It's just genuinely curious. Okay, this time, having the daylight cycle set to an hour this time of night, I don't like. Because you can't see, and then you still gotta wait like 5 minutes before you can actually sleep. I'm not gonna lie, with that sun glare and stuff, I can't hardly even see what I'm doing. Why? There's so many flies. Wow. It sounds so realistic with these headphones on. Just real flies buzzing in my ear. Or a mosquito. Yeah, that's what sounds like a mosquito. Okay, we might be able to go sleep now. That many little Endermen spawned that fast? But yeah, those guys won't hurt you or nothing. Like, even if... Did they just disappear? Oh. Yeah, they won't, like, attack you if you look at them or nothing. I think there's, like, 12 different variations of Endermen that I have added to this. Those are the only ones that don't hurt you. Like, even if you hit them, they just teleport away. They don't even hurt you, so I don't know what the purpose of them is, but they're annoying. At my tree base, they spawn just everywhere. I want to see if, there's no fly. Okay, yeah, watch this. Watch this. I noticed this happening the other day. We'll get him. The spiders actually kill the flies. I don't know why. I think that's cool. I feel like I'd be done with this layer if I didn't keep getting distracted. I'm slacking. I am recording like every layer. I'm hitting record on my replay mod. So if you're interested in seeing a time lapse of this entire process in the future, subscribe so you get a notification for that. I mean, if that's something you're interested in. I mean, if not, that's cool. But yeah, I was gonna record At first I was recording the entire thing, like just the entire time, but like 4 hours in, my replay recording was just so long. It's too much to edit. So now it's just gonna skip layer by layer, and obviously I'll have the live streams here for proof that I actually mined the entire thing and didn't like video edit or anything. So that's a big part of the reason that I'm live streaming it. It's just so there's proof and I don't have to edit and post like hundreds of hours, potentially hundreds of hours of content. The live streams just YouTube automatically posts it, so I don't have to worry about that. So, because I've definitely seen this process done with TNT dupers, you know, and I could make a TNT duper and you know, probably have a good video up in a week, 2 weeks maybe, you know. But I don't want to just make a TNT duper and stand there and just not really earn it, you know what I mean? I've never seen a YouTuber video posted of somebody actually suffering through manually breaking every block during this process. So that's how I want to do it. You know, I kind of want to be proud of it. You know, I know a lot of YouTubers, it's their job. You know, they do it to make money, and that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm just doing it trying to share my Minecraft experience and the mods I use with other people and have a good time. So if it stops being fun, you know, like if I'm not proud of it when it's done, like I don't care about it. So, you know, I'm not doing it for a job. No hate against, you know, the people that do. Obviously, they got to pump out content real quick. You know, not me. I still want to have fun. If it's not fun, then I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Nobody wants your rainbow tree, dude. Have I been? I have. I've been missing this corner here a little bit. I almost forgot to pause the recording. Well, I did forget. But at least I didn't forget for hours. Okay.
Huh?
I gotta do it.
Huh?
I will say, moving fast, like with the ascended leveling, like you see how fast I move, critting is so much more difficult because you like lunge forward so much more, I don't know, so much further than you expect to. And the reason that people go, oh, wrong button, go flying when I hit them is because the antlers headdress here, it doesn't say it here, but it's like got like a built-in enchantment kind of on it where you automatically get knockback applied to all your weapons. So that is why everybody goes flying when I hit them. And I am here for it. And I earned this too. This was not easy to get. I had to get elk, bring them back to my house and breed them. And then you can't just like kill them to get their antlers. It's like, I want to say it's like every actual 7 Minecraft days to get. And at the time, I was also playing with my daylight cycles being an hour long. So it was the longest process ever to get that. And I do not have a backup, but kind of looks cool. Debatable, I guess, but I like it. My last couple of videos that I posted have been pretty short, and that's not because I want them to be short. I don't know if it's because it's a newer YouTube channel or the reasoning behind it, but YouTube only likes to show my really short videos to people. Even then, it's not a lot. So I'm kind of forced to try to keep them around 15 minutes, but in the near future, I am going to be posting some longer ones, so. There are some longer ones on my... there's a couple 100 days that I think are like an hour long, but they don't... Nobody sees them, you know what I mean? And I'm making them because I want people to be able to watch them, so... We are currently not doing 100 days videos because of that, because cramming 100 days in 15 minutes is basically impossible, for me anyway. How do you choose 15 minutes out of how many hours of footage, you know? Especially my last 100 days, every day was an hour long during that entire 100 days, so it was a very long process for YouTube to be like, nope, we are showing like 80 people and that's it, you know? Well, that's okay. Like I said, still had fun. Too, I gotta be careful and make sure that I don't break this pickaxe. I think at the beginning of my next stream, I might go and make another pickaxe, just so I have 3 of them. All I'll really need on it is mending, unbreaking, efficiency, and I think that's it. I think that's all I need for it to have insta-mine. It is very tempting to make a TNT duper, but I'm not gonna give in. But it is tempting. I think about it a lot because I'd probably be done with this process, at least the bulk of it by now. But then that's another thing is I want the walls to be smooth. You know, I don't want them to be all blown up. There's that, and then I also, you know, I want to be proud of it, so anybody can watch a tutorial on how to make a duper, and then just let it run and have it hold the bedrock. You know, it's not what I want. Also, I'd have to be careful not to blow up any of the ancient city, because I want it as intact as possible. I haven't even went down there and messed with the warden or anything. I'm saving all that for when I actually get it all uncovered. I made a creative copy of the world and found this and measured out, or I jotted down the coordinates for every corner that I wanted to dig up, and then I came to this one and started on it. So I haven't even been down there. And I don't like the wording at all, so fighting him in daylight will be better for me, so I can fly away like a loser. Yeah, like I said earlier, if anybody has any questions about any certain mod that I'm using, you know, like if you see something cool, I might be able to remember right offhand what that mod is called. Like my two favorite, I honestly think, I know it seems lame, but the backpack. Like you can just go through a huge process, upgrade it to netherite. Look at all the storage you can get, a bunch of different things you can add here, different things that it'll do, like obviously the magnet and the void and crafting table. Like I have a crafting table right here. Oh, what's wrong button? Right here's a crafting table, so you can craft right in here, you know. That, and I think vein miner is those are my two favorites, I think. I think any mod pack that I put together, I'll always include those two. Just so convenient, and they don't change a whole lot, so I feel like they'll fit in with any mod pack. So those two I recommend for sure. Basically in any mod pack you put together. You know, like if you're doing a horror mod pack, it could still, you know, it's not gonna mess up your experience there or anything like that. So. Tan's huge trees. That's the one that makes all those huge trees in the distance and all that. I recommend that, but it is one of the... Oh, I got a repair already. It is one of the more taxing mods. It's going to run your PC harder than basically any of the other ones. That and Distant Horizons, especially together, they run hard. They make your computer run hard. That's why I'm using more of a lightweight shader right now. Get these repaired. And I like it too. I've been getting a lot of loot from these guys because the backpacks drop with loot in them randomly. I'm only saving iron and up because they have good storage for free. Like that's a decent amount of storage just for free, you know. But the coppers are kind of, it's like your normal, that's like your normal menu storage here. Or interface, whatever you want to call it. Let's check this backpack real quick. Yo. Efficiency. All we gotta do is upgrade the efficiency on that and put mending on it, and that one's good to go. Hell yeah, I'll take that. We'll have another pickaxe in no time. Let's put it here. That's a good pickaxe. Don't need it, but I'll take it. And keep storage here. Let's put it like that. Let's do one more hit for my shovel here. I know it doesn't need it, but... Oh, there's another backpack there, too. Yep, nothing. And we don't want copper. Okay, I'm just gonna check that. I'm getting my levels higher than I want. I don't want to be any faster right now. You hear that? That's a backpack with the... What do you call it? The music upgrade thing. I'm drawing a blank on what that's called. Oh, the music disc or whatever upgrade. But yeah, that's not that bad of a process. I'm not blowing. Phone's blowing up. Anybody getting bored? I did warn you. Very clearly. Who clicks on a live stream that says the most boring live stream ever? Y'all are crazy. I'm just messing. I appreciate it, though. But yeah, like I said a little bit ago, if you are interested in like a time lapse of this, subscribe, because in the future I will be posting a time lapse of this. I'm recording here, you know, every layer, every time I make a little progress, I'll record it, so I'll be doing... I can't guarantee when I will be posting that, because this is a very slow process, but at some point there will be one. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing in the future, or if you want to jump back on one of my live streams in a couple of months and see the progress I've made, yeah, subscribe. Obviously, I wouldn't blame anyone for not wanting to watch all of these. If you watch all of my live streams of me doing this, you're a maniac. Give me 1 minute. I have so many text messages. I'm ignoring everybody. All right. Awesome. Hey. Hey, girl. I'm not just saying that like a creepy old dude or something. That's her name on there, I swear. Hello. What are you up to? But yeah, feel free to ask me. Oh, nothing. Yeah, same here. I'm just doing nothing. Basically. No, it feels like it though. But yeah, feel free to ask, about any mods that I'm using that you're curious about. I'm not hiding them. I want to post the mod pack. I will post the entire mod pack. I'm thinking when I hit 1,000 subs, but I'll only be able to keep it up for a little while because some of the mods in this mod pack aren't allowed to be distributed on YouTube in mod packs in that way. I'm not sure why, but I did it on one of my videos when I first started my channel, and not only did I have multiple mod creators ask me to put their link in the description along with it being in the mod pack, which I didn't have room in my description for all of them like that. But I also had some of them to ask me to remove the links, so that is why I'm not sharing the mod pack, just as a whole. I would love to. I want people to be able to play with this mod pack. I put a lot of work into getting all these mods to work together the way that I wanted them to. But I will put it up for a short time when I hit 1,000 subs. I will put it up and everybody will just be able to use it. I'll give a heads up when I'm going to post it, and then if it causes any issues, I'll take it down. I think it will cause issues, so I don't know how long it'll be up, but this mod pack will be, the curse word code to this mod pack will be up on my channel at some point. Or if you have questions about a specific mod, I'll just tell you. And if I can't remember, I will look into it and 100% get back to you on it. So, because there's 140 of them. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. So. I'm locked in. I got a finger cramp for a second. Give me 1 second. I feel like a sissy. I literally have to stretch my finger. That's a little better. Old me in the future explaining that I have arthritis because I played so much Minecraft to my grandchildren. No, that finger does not feel good though. Alright, I know that it is still safe, but I am rambling, and that is when I break pickaxes. So, if a pickaxe is getting close to breaking, and I'm just yapping away, please try to let me know in the chat, because I don't want to go spend my time making another pickaxe right now. I was doing it with one at first, and I was repairing so much. I think I've kind of optimized this entire process with the backpack here, picking up the blocks that, all the blocks and then voiding all of the ones that I don't want. I think I got it pretty locked in. I think it's as efficient as I can get it, with what I have. So, aside from having more pickaxes, repairing less will obviously save time, but I should have like 4 pickaxes. I think would be a good number. I'll be going there half as often. Yep, it's going to be another night of me falling asleep hearing the sound of breaking blocks. This, like 1, 2, 3, that's kind of a relaxing sound, like a normal relaxing Minecraft sound. But this, hearing that when you're trying to fall asleep, not relaxing. But yeah, or if you watch any of my videos on my channel and you're curious about a mod that I'm using in that video, just ask me and I'll reply to the comment on that video. If I can't respond to it, like if I can't remember it during the live stream, just head over to one of my videos and ask me about it, and I'll find out what mod you're talking about. But I am putting all of these live streams in a playlist on my channel, so if this actually is your thing, and you want to, like, listen to me ramble and break blocks for an absurd amount of hours, there is an entire playlist that I'm putting all of these in on there, so... I think I started live streaming 8 days ago. I think 8 days ago that was my first ever live stream. And so in that very first one, my audio was a little bit quiet, me talking, I had to adjust my volumes and everything. Still getting used to the entire process of streaming. And I'm still getting used to looking over at my chat. There's no notification or a way to really turn like an audio effect on it. So I'm still in the process of making it a habit, glancing over there. So if you do say something and I don't respond right away, that's why. But I am glancing over at it quite a bit, so. I'm also open to hear your guys' ideas on what I should build when this entire thing's dug out. Wow, that goes really far down there. When this entire thing's dug out and the ancient city's exposed, You know, I need good ideas. Like I'm thinking like in one side, I'm hoping there's like a big cave that opens up and I can kind of build into that cave over there and have like a overhang of some kind. Like I have a bunch of building mods installed, so I could do like a bridge across between two separate bases or something. I don't know. I'm down to hear ideas though of what I should do. But I want some kind of awesome base built here. And then just as soon as you go down, like I have elevator mod installed, so you could like take an elevator down just into the ancient city or something wild. Or I could have like a glass floor right above where the warden can hit you. And then have like some kind of redstone setup so the warden will still spawn down there. So you could just be in your base chilling while there's wardens that can't actually hurt you, just roaming around below or something. I don't know. I have a few ideas. I just gotta decide exactly what to do. I know I am not doing this to do nothing here, so we're building something here. If you want to see what comes of it in the future and don't want to have to watch all my live streams or look me up, just drop a sub, and when I post a video or go live, you should get a notification, I believe. Or check in a couple of months and see the progress that I've made. Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to take at least a couple of months. I mean, but yeah, I'm going to be trying to live stream for at least, like I said, I'm trying to do at least one layer a day. I know that'll make for really slow progress, but some days, you know, I got a lot of stuff going on. But I'm still going to try to get on for at least a quick little live stream, make some kind of progress towards it. Even if I can't get a full layer on, I should be getting on every day. So if you actually enjoy my live streams, you know, that's another way to get a notification, or another reason to get a notification. I'm excited for the building part. I love building. You know, that's my thing. But this grind, let's be real here, it's getting brutal. I haven't done anything but this on Minecraft in over a week, so it's just been... I know I'm getting on to suffer through more of this. But hey, I will have, and I'll never need iron or coal again. I mean, unless I do something absurd with it, you know what I mean? But this should be a supply of iron for basically ever. I don't even think I'll have a use for my iron farm anymore. That iron farm is kind of laggy anyway. I might tear it down, build something more efficient. Just too many villagers. Might do like a small scale one, like here, or at one of the bases that I have, just so it's going the entire time I'm chilling at the house, making stuff, or anytime I'm there, I'll be getting iron. But I don't want it absurd. Like, I have a pretty OP loot farm with an item sorter and stuff built. So, I mean, I really don't need anything crazy at the house, you know. And any iron farm that is super, like, you get, like, a lot of loot from it, it's super laggy because it takes a lot of villagers. At least any that I'm aware of. If you're aware of any that are small, but also, like, put out a lot of iron, yeah, let me know. Hey. I haven't looked at that in a long time. I'm glad I did. I know I could get them closer, you know, way closer without them breaking, but I don't trust myself. I broke one a couple streams ago, and I do not want to do it again. Okay, let's get these repaired up. That backpack is jamming. Hurry up. It's gonna get copywritten probably. There we go. Yep, that was a backpack. It is, what do you call it? Oh, it wasn't that one. I'm trying to see what that's called. A jukebox upgrade is what that's called. That's what I couldn't think of earlier. Yeah, I'll take that though. Okay, what's in this one? Nothing. We don't want that one. I guess I can get a hit in while I'm doing this. I mean, I don't need it, but I'll take it. I'll take that. That's iron. We do not want that. Don't want that. These things are vicious. Oh, there's another backpack there too. These things never used to drop like this. I don't understand why I'm getting so many backpacks to drop all of a sudden. Okay. Yeah, dude, that is a lot of backpacks dropping. I'll take it. Oop, wrong button. Store that there. I am crouching because, as you've seen if you were watching earlier, these guys can teleport you off the edge or really close to the edge of blocks. So I just crouch up here the entire time to play it safe. Another backpack is crazy. I just think I'm just getting crazy good luck right now. I never have that many drop. It's a lot of good loot, too. Alright, let's do one more little hit on it. And we'll finish up with the shovel, too. Okay. I hear another backpack. Something is wild with that. Okay. Hey, we don't have that much left. Of the Slayer, obviously. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty new to live streaming, so if you guys, you know, watch live streams often, I am curious as to how like my audio quality is and stuff like that is sounding in comparison to other streams, you know, because I've literally never watched a YouTube live stream in my life, so I mean, I really have nothing to compare it to, even if I listen to it back, so I'm curious. I know my very first live stream was trash, so my second one definitely sounded better, but maybe I should go and watch somebody else's live stream so I have something to compare it to quality-wise. What is that lag coming from? That was a huge lag spike. I never lagged like that. Something had to have spawned. That's another reason I don't want to save every block that I get from this. That was the plan at first, but I'm concerned about lag. And realistically, I'm never gonna need a million blocks or however many blocks. I want to say I have like 40 or 50 chests up there full. And some that I'm still gonna save like granite and some diorite. And I probably don't even need to save that much more of that, but I'm saving some of the blocks that I might build with in the future. I'll never need more stone than I have. I'm certain of it. But yeah, after this layer, I probably will be taking a break. I'm gonna have to eat something. So if you have any questions about any mods or anything like that, or if you want to sub so you can see how this turns out in the future, you'll want to do that before I hop off. Yeah, if you go back to some of the first videos on my channel, they're like, it's like a zombie apocalypse series that I put together. And it's not like a genuine playthrough. It's kind of more like I'm making a movie, and I really, really enjoyed that. But it took so much work, and YouTube wasn't showing it to anybody, so I stopped doing that. But if you go back and watch those and you're actually a fan of that style content, I'm acting it out kind of like a movie. I'm altering my voice a little bit. I'm doing some acting in it, anyways, what I'm saying. If you like that kind of stuff, and if I start getting enough views on it, or if that's something you're into, get comments and let me know, and I could bring that series back. I still have that zombie apocalypse mod pack all put together, so. I actually really enjoyed making those videos. Or if you like the 100 days ones, or just the shorter 15-minute ones, let me know what you like. And those are the videos that I'll kind of lean into. Because like I said earlier, I'm not doing this, I'm never going to let it be a job to where, like, I'm just trying to pump out content as quickly as possible for money. I'm never going to do that. I'm going to make sure that I'm having fun, and I'm doing stuff that I enjoy, and that I'm going to be proud of, so. But that doesn't mean that I won't lean into stuff that you guys like watching too, because all of the stuff that's on my channel is stuff that I like doing. So if it's something that you like, it's also something that I like. So I'm not afraid to lean into stuff that people enjoy if it's up on my channel, because it's already stuff that I enjoy. So, obviously I want people to see it. I don't want people to see it like I want views for money, but I want people to see it so that, like, if somebody wants to upgrade their Minecraft experience or start playing with mods, or just wants to watch somebody else play a non-vanilla Minecraft, or just anything like that, I want other people to be able to enjoy it too, because I don't know anybody really in person. Like, I don't play with people, so it's cool to share my adventure with other people that also enjoy Minecraft, and that's the main reason I'm doing it. So views are important to me. Like, I would like people to watch my stuff, I really would. But just pumping out content to try to make money that is not my goal. So, if you do sub to me, it may not be a video every Thursday or every Wednesday, like some of these YouTubers, because it's not my priority. My priority is to make sure that I'm doing something fun or something that I'll be proud of. So you probably will get spammed with my live streams if you do subscribe. for a while until I'm done with this, because like I said, I'm live streaming all these until I'm done with it. Only because I don't want to edit and manually post this much content of me just mining blocks. So this kind of YouTube just automatically posts my lives, and it'll always be here for proof that I mined through every single layer by hand. So I'll be able to look back, and or if some people think that because I do know some YouTubers, no names, but some YouTubers very clearly use world edit in some of their big builds, you know. And if I'm using, you know, like I might use a Lightmatica schematic, you know, if there's something specific that I'm trying to build, but you know, you still have to keep it meaningful to you. So you know, that would be no easy place, no auto build, you know, nothing like that. So just because, you know, you're looking up on a schematic on how to build something, you still have to go and get every block. So it still has purpose, you know. But some of these YouTubers, the big YouTubers, it's their job, and they need to pump out content. So it's about getting that time lapse that looks cool done. It doesn't matter if they're staying in survival or if they're, you know, quotes, cheating or using a mod that kind of breaks the game for a lot of people. You know, a lot of YouTubers don't care about that. They just want to make money. So I guess I'm saying there's a limit to what I'm going to do. I'm not just going to cheat in something for a video. So, although some people consider modding cheating, you know, it's all about, that's the thing about Minecraft, is it's what do you consider cheating, you know, because you can do anything you want in Minecraft. Any mods basically make the game. I think you can make the game Naruto if you want. I think there's mods for that, you know what I mean? So it's how you want to play and being proud of it. That's what I'm talking about. And if those are the kind of videos that you would like to see, you know, consider subscribing. If not, you know, I get it. There's a lot of people that just want vanilla Minecraft. They play vanilla and that's what they like. And I understand that, you know. Completely understandable. So, we knocked out 2 layers. 2 layers all at once. I am going to record, and this, what you just seen me doing there, this is called a replay mod. And it's recording Minecraft right now. Not as a screen recording, but actually recording all of the chunks and everything. And I'm doing that every level. So now I'll just pause it, and then after I complete the next layer, I'll just repeat that process. And then when the video's done, I'll be able to speed it up, and you'll see every layer just slowly disappearing in that time lapse. So that's what I'm doing there. That's how the time lapse will get made, if you're curious. But that is about all of the grind that I can go through right now, but being completely honest, you know. If a lot of people like it and they want me, maybe I'll hop back on for a little while later, but I will for sure be on tomorrow. So if you do enjoy the streams, I appreciate you watching. You have a good day. See ya.